Hey yo, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source, your source for celeb news. Now today we have, hey yo man, we got another artist being indicted, man. You know what I'm saying? This story never stops, man. It never ceases to amaze me, man. We got Ja Rule explaining how snitching works for those of y'all slow cats in the back, man. 50 weighing in on whether hip hop is getting more violent or not, man, after the situation involving Takeoff, man. And we got artists flying the ladies out, but then feeding them leftovers, man. It's a damn shame out here in these streets. Again, thanks for tuning in to Celebs Source. If this first time to the channel, man, be sure to hit that like button if you feel any part of the content. We definitely appreciate that. And yo, that notification bell's waiting for your tap, so go on and give it a tap. And that subscribe button's waiting for your subscription, man, so go on and touch that. Hey, yo, check this out, man. I heard, pray tell, right, that some hot sauce spilled in the on the backup channel. They done spilled hot sauce on the backup channel. You see what I'm saying? Be sure to check that joint out, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all already know what I'm talking about, man. You know what I mean? The backup channel got there's a lot of activity going on the backup channel, man. You know what I'm saying? So be sure to tune in, man. You know what it is, man. You know what I'm saying? You know how we gets down. You know what I mean? You're like, nah, this is a little bit different. Yeah, so what? You know what I'm saying? Check this out. Oh yeah, we ain't tell you about Future. All right, look, check this out. You know, Future's going through a name change, right? The man's name is how the hell I pronounce this? I feel like it's an incantation. His name is Nevadius Demon Cash. Well, my bad. Nevadius Demon Wilburn. But that looks like damn near demon. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to say it's demon because you know how I get down. Nevadius Demon Wilburn. Okay? Now he changed his name to Nevadius Demon Cash. You know what I'm saying? So this is Future's new name now. When you address the man, you address him properly, damn it. He posted something that said, bag secured, the biggest. You know what I mean? Right, in response to ditching his name. Now, here's the other thing, man. The man also sold his catalog, okay, recently for what we understand to be approximately 70 million. Which is insane. I read somewhere that the man made during the pandemic, in the year 2020, 2019, the man made $40 million in the damn year 2019, 2020. That's ridiculous. $40 million, man. I'm still trying to work on 1M. One. You know how long it's going to take me to make 1M? Another 25 years. You know what I'm saying? This is ridiculous out here, man. This man made 1M. Just like that. It's sad too because the things that he's talking about. Well, let me keep it going. Kodak Black. First of all, let me say this. Kodak Black. The man is famous. You already know this, okay? And you know with these famous artists and stuff like that, a lot of times they get a lot of attention from a lot of women, and women want to see him. Women want to meet him. So the artist will be more than happy to fly these women out, okay? And I mean, you could imagine how that plays out. So Kodak Black decided to fly someone out. Now, my understanding is that the person that he flew out is not like a big name artist. This is like I guess I'm gonna call her a fan. I'm gonna call her a fan. Some people call them groupies, whatever you want to call them. You know what I'm saying? He flew her out, but I don't think Kodak Black showered her with the kind of love and affection that she feels she was deserving of. Hey, yo, take a listen.
You didn't offer me to go get nothing to eat, nothing. I've been traveling for 7 hours. First of all, no real nigga is not finna not get no bitch nothing to eat.
I told you,
it's barbecue. You give up no pussy for no flight.
It's barbecue in there.
No, I'm not eating no fucking leftover barbecue from yesterday after you probably had a bitch over here already. No, that's not how you properly do this.
I got you on a properly flight.
I don't give a
with a properly driver.
All niggas want to book me a flight. Okay.
So like, what? All bitches wanna drop that neck. I don't want to mention that though.
Okay, why don't you fucking fly them out then? The fuck?
That's exactly what I'm finna do. I should have told your poor ass that on the phone before you came. Yeah, I should have told your broke ass.
This is sad. It's sad, ain't it? Ain't it sad? She said, I've been flying for 7 hours. She said, no real ninja not gonna get no itch something to eat. She said, no real ninja not gonna give no itch something to eat. In other words, she's like, yo, where the food at? You ain't even invite me out to. He said, yo, there's barbecue in there, which makes me think that there was a styrofoam plate that they were talking. And where were they when they had that conversation? She said, I'm not eating no leftover barbecue from yesterday that you probably had another itch eating. You know what I'm saying? That's not how you properly do things. I feel terrible for this woman that flew out for 7 hours, but you should have known, sis. Like you should have known, like, I mean, come on, man. Like, well, I don't even want to say that. Anyway, she said, that's not how you properly do things. He said, I got you on a properly flight with a properly driver. She said, any ninja would have booked me a flight. He said, so what? All itches want to drop that neck. I don't know if that means that she did or she didn't, but I mean, you know. And I don't really care to know. I don't really care to know whether she dropped it or not. But she was like, oh, well. He was like, well, then I'm going to call me another itch then that will drop that neck. I said, damn, man, it's a cold world out there, man. But yo, bundle up. It's a cold world out there, you know what I'm saying? Bundle up. Check this out. Bankroll Freddy. This man is one among 35 people who was busted for drugs and guns in Arkansas. You know what I'm saying? The man was part of a not 20, not 46 count indictment, but a 61 count indictment. Him and his East AR crew. Now, they are said to have conspired to sell large amounts of crack, cocaine, marijuana between March of 2020 and October 2022. Okay? And Bankroll is also facing weapons charges for allegedly possessing multiple firearms. I know. Why are these artists still doing this kind of street stuff? Look, you got to understand, man, it's damn near impossible juggling the two. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, it's hard to juggle the street life where you're selling drugs and killing people and then trying to be like a famous artist at the same time. I don't think you can do that. You can't properly juggle that. Because if you're busy doing one, you're exposing, like, you can't do it. It doesn't work. I don't know why these artists are not getting this part. I think what's happening is this. I don't think the labels are really paying these artists like that. I mean, almost everybody believes that a lot of these artists are not getting paid well. They're getting raw, funky deals. You know what I'm saying? They're getting these loans. They're getting advances, right? But they're not making enough to be able to pay back the advance properly, I guess. And so they gotta, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm not in the industry, so I don't really fully know what it is. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that that's how it goes. But I'm sure somebody will correct me if I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? Because, the crowd tends to be tough at times. You know what I mean? I got to see on the backup channel whenever, there's a little bit of a change, folks start acting a little funny. But check this out, though. Matter of fact, let me do my shout outs real quick. Do I got shout outs? I always got shout outs on deck, man. Do I? I think I got shout outs. Look, shout out to those of y'all that are supporting the backup channel at this point. I know a lot of y'all, I asked y'all to push us up to 10,000. Y'all pushed us up to 10,000. I appreciate that. Y'all locked in on this channel. Y'all hit the sub button. Y'all hit the like buttons and stuff like that. Our videos have been flying off the charts for this channel, man. Shout out to those of y'all that did that, man. I really do appreciate that. It does mean a lot. You know what I'm saying? It really does. Okay. Those of y'all that helped pushed us to 10,000 on the backup channel, man. I definitely appreciate y'all. Who showed up on our backup channel? Okay. Okay. Look, Kylie. Shorty said, "Oh, I get it now. At first, I was confused. Now I'm well aware. Good move, King. See, we appreciate you. I love your comment." Okay. Baba Ali said, is this that Queen's accent? I'm talking about the backup channel. These are shout outs on the backup channel. Is that Queen's accent? A Jamaica Queens to be exact? Damn. You know what I'm saying? You pretty sharp. You know what I mean? Who else we got over here on the backup channel? Kenneth Cole always holding us down. You know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Who else we got over here? Scarborough always holding us down on the backup channle. I might as well just let me just boom. We're gonna screenshot that right there. We got who else we got over here on the backup channel? Oh yeah, we got Kylie. Good old. Oh man, what did I do with Kylie? Girl, where you at? Here she go right here. Boom, I got you too. Captured your. I be screen. I got all y'all comments. Every single comment that I shout out, I take a screen capture of. Oh, by the way, and look. Dave and Core said, "Yo, man, Celeb, we got the Celeb multiverse popping off over here, saucy as ever." I tell you, man, we done spilled some hot sauce over there. You know what I'm saying? That's the sauce. You know what I mean? Not the source, the sauce. You know what I mean? Check this out, though. I want to. Oh, by the way, by the way. You like, yo, man, can you stay on one topic? Nah, man, like, what you just got here? Check this out. I think it's about that time. It's November. And I think for the last couple of Novembers, we did some, oh, no, it was in September, I think, last time. Whatever. Yo. I need to hear some music from y'all. Can y'all please do me the favor? Send me your music, please, on the gram. I need you to first follow us on the gram, and then like y'all know I be answering these DMs like a father mucker. Send me your hot music that preferably is on YouTube. Okay, if you have music on YouTube, not on SoundCloud, I don't get on that. Yeah, not on all these other things. Send me your music on YouTube, so we could feature it on our channel. You know what we do? If you don't know what we do, every year we have a thing where we promo y'all music, and then we make y'all battle each other. So I'll pick some of the hottest songs that I see over here and the hottest songs I see over there that y'all submit, and I say, yo, which ones y'all like better, and then y'all vote on the songs. I tally up the votes, and then I do it again for the next. Y'all know what I do. You know what I do. You know how we get down. If you got hot music, please don't submit it on YouTube. Okay, this is where we can see. This is where we see all the kids that got like the disabilities that can't. You know what I'm saying? Well, let me take that back. This is where we see. I can say it. This is where we see the people that got the disabilities that don't allow them to follow instructions properly. Submit your music on the gram. Celebs.sauce. That's the gram. All right, that's where we are. That's what we are on the Instagram, okay? Celebs.sauce. I want you to submit your music, preferably a YouTube link to your song. Upload your song on YouTube so that we can play it and we pit it against somebody else's song. And whichever song gets the most votes, you know how we do, man. You know what I'm saying? We want to promote your music. Hopefully it's hot, okay? If you have Gangsta Killer, I want to kill you every minute I get kind of music, I don't know how I feel about that anymore. I'm damn near ready to turn my back on hip hop after what happened to Takeoff. You know what I'm saying? Like gangster hip hop. Let me make myself clear, my bad. Gangster hip hop. Okay, I think that's the shout out section is long enough. Let me wrap this bad boy up. You know what I'm saying? Because I know some of y'all are like, yo, can you get to it? Don't rush me. Don't tell me what to do. Please, okay? Check this out. The other day we had a video in which we discussed the idea of snitching and what it is. Some folks, presumably not from the streets, or those who never paid good attention to street knowledge, seem to still be in the dark of what snitching is. And honestly, I'm not surprised. You know what I'm saying? You can't be getting a D and an F in school and think the same mind that got you an F in reading comprehension is going to suddenly get you an A in your comprehension of the streets. You see what I'm saying, man? Like, I know you might be mad at what I just said. You know what I mean? And you probably going to be mad at what I'm going to say next. But I expect that from someone that got an F+. Listen, I done told you before. Snitching does not apply to someone who is not committing crime. I really can't grasp why people struggle with this, okay? Take a listen to Ja Rule's thoughts on the concept of snitching. Take a listen.
We go back like Kool-Aid. I was telling y'all back in the day, y'all, Ja Rule came and played at my high school in Indianapolis at the celebrity basketball game. So we've known each other for such a long time, and you've always been so humble and just supportive. Like you recently tweeted your condolences about the tragic murder of Takeoff. And you said, rest in peace, Takeoff. This blank has got to stop. Sending love to friends and family.
Yeah.
What you think is going on? Like, why are they just wilding out that literally from a simple dice game disagreement to then talking about basketball led to the unfortunate death of this young man?
Vivica, unfortunately, we not ready for the real conversation as a community, as Black people. I mean, we're just not ready for that real conversation because let's just take this into consideration, right? There's about 50 some odd people at that event as eyewitnesses.
Yeah.
We still don't know who did this. There's nobody that's come forward to say who did this.
Is that because they believe that's got something to do with snitching?
These are the problems. Fuck that. Mm-hmm. See, let me break down what snitching really is, right? And how that works. Mm-hmm. We're talking about people in our communities who are civilian. You can't be a snitch if you're not a part of the criminal organization or you're not a part of the crime. Mm-hmm. Snitching is that label goes for people who are part of the actual crime or the criminal organization, which none of that falls on civilian. Now, here's where snitching and the whole theory of snitching came from. It came from the mob, right?
Mm-hmm.
Now, why did their communities have even the thought or the audacity to have a no snitching policy for the mob? Because they took care of their communities.
True that.
They were men of honor and integrity, even though they were crime bosses and criminals. They were men of integrity, and we've all seen The Godfather. You know, they're about family. You know, and they're very big on those things. And you know, so what they were protecting were people that they felt were protecting their communities, people who gave back to their communities, people who did things for their communities. What we're talking about is not that. We're talking about people who destroy and harm our community. Now, I don't want to sit here and not, you know, and be a hypocrite or sound hypocritical. I screamed this murder for 20 years, you know, on record. So I don't want to be that person. But there is a difference between entertainment and art and what we do and what it really is. And I think as I'm sitting here being 47-year-old Ja Rule, of course, it sounds a lot different coming from me. It's you know, it's articulated a lot differently when you're this age. You see things a lot differently. You see the world a lot differently. And it's just sad, you know, but like I said, we as a people, as a community, are not really ready for the real conversation. And that dark black eye that also plagues our community, which is the violence and the negativity. We are beautiful people. You know what I mean? I'm looking at 4 beautiful Black sisters doing positive things, doing amazing Black, you know, things for Black people. You just mentioned in y'all segment, you know, about the men. What was it called again?
Salute to the King.
Men Crush Monday. Y'all just saluted all of these brothers that are doing amazing things, you know, in the community for our people. That for me is what we should be, you know, championing. That's what we should be talking about. That's what we should be promoting, you know. But it's not that. It's not that. Hate is free. You know what I'm saying? And positivity it costs a fee. Just for those people who, you know, at the event or whatever, it's okay. Y'all can go ahead and go talk to the HPD and tell them what you seen and what you saw. You're not a snitch. You're a civilian in the community. And we, as a Black people, we should be able to allow our children to go outside and feel safe to play and have a safe space. You know, that should be allowed to us, you know, in our community. And I think we've grown accustomed. It's become all too familiar to, you know, see these type of crimes and see these types of things go on in our communities, and it's just normal to us. We've normalized it, and that is a big problem.
Now, hopefully that played, because what that man said was real talk. He said, "Let me break this down, what snitching really is and how it works. You're talking about people in our communities that are civilians. You can't be a snitch if you're not part of the criminal organization and you're not part of the crime. Snitching, that label goes for people that are part of the actual crime or the criminal organization, which none of that falls on civilians." Close quote. You know why the idea of being like, yo, your grandma is a snitch. Yo, that fireman is a snitch. You know why that sounds ridiculous? Because you know it don't apply to them people. Hey, yo, man, that nurse is a snitch, bruh. Idiot. The nurse is a snitch? Damn, people are slow. Listen, it's okay if you made the error, right? But you're an idiot when you continue in the error. That's with anything, okay? See, I thought it came from folks in jail. You know what I'm saying? Where they would say, look, I ain't never been locked up. Where they would say, snitches get stitches. Because, you know what I'm saying? You're talking about other folks in jail or folks that committed crimes together. Now, let me ask you a question, hypothetically, for those of y'all that disagree with, because I'm sure there's going to be people that disagree with me and they're going to say I'm stupid, whatever, I'm stupid, I'm ugly, I'm whatever, I smell. Okay, fine. What if you saw a cop? This is a hypothetical question. If you saw a cop murder your neighbor's mother in cold blood, right? Like she was crying, please don't hurt my son, please don't hurt my son. And the cop said, shut the cuff up. And the cop put her in a chokehold until she stopped breathing. You ain't gonna say nothing about that? You ain't gonna try to get that cop out the force? You gonna let that cop walk away with that, man? F up out of here with that. You know what I'm saying, man? See, you see how failing in school don't stop after graduation? Critical thinking skills out the window. And they don't even know it. Are you catching my drift? Listen, if I'm making you mad, right? You probably on the wrong channel. You know what I'm saying? You need a simple channel for simple people. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Look, you go over there and they have a simple message at your mental level. That's those of y'all that are mad with me right now. You know what I'm saying? I be trying to antagonize people, but I be speaking truth too. I speak truth too, don't I? Yeah, I do. And finally, check this out. With the recent shooting death of Takeoff, and the shooting death of Young Dolph, the shooting death of Jada Young, and the shooting death of Pop Smoke, and the shooting death of Mo 3, and the shooting death of Duke the Jeweler, and the shooting death of King Von, and the shooting death of FBG Duck, and the shooting death of Nipsey Hussle ad infinitum ad nauseum. 50 Cent linked up with Van Lathan to discuss the recent question, is hip-hop getting more violent? I can't quite imagine it's getting more violent. You know what I'm saying? Like what if people are just getting dumber? My bad. You want to hear what 50 had to say on this? Take a listen to 50's theory on the state of hip-hop after the death of Takeoff. Take a listen.
You feel like hip-hop is actually getting more violent?
I think it's the same energy, but in a different period, so it looks different. It's going to happen where everyone can take a look on camera.
See it.
When Nipsey gets killed, for the first time they saw him get killed. Because of social media, everyone's involved now.
Right.
Because those kids in Middle America,
They're going up off that energy.
are clicking the button to look.
Yeah.
And are fascinated with these kids because they're living on a side so wild compared to the conservative lifestyle that they're having.
That man said, I think it's the same energy, but we're in a different period, so it looks different. When Nipsey gets killed for the first time, they saw him get killed. Because of social media, everyone's involved now. Close quote. That's real talk right there, man. When Takeoff was murdered, right? And Academics became Inspector Gadget before he kind of backpedaled a bit, right? The rest of us was on some go gadget, you know what I'm saying? 25% slowdown on YouTube. You know what I'm saying? Examining the whole video, turning our phones upside down and sideways, the whole 9 yards. What we may have been able to handle when NWA came out and the Ghetto Boys was doing their thing. What we may have been able to handle when we heard Onyx throw your guns in the air, when we heard Illmatic, Kid Hood on Scenario Remix. We weren't so mentally deficient that we went out and murdered each other. I mean, although Kid Hood and Big L did get murdered. But, I mean, are you catching my drift? Like, that might have been different. But I'm saying, something is distinctly different in today's hip-hop. It would almost seem like there's something bigger setting up these artists, as if someone stands to gain more from an artist's death than their life. And think about it for a second, man. And I could be wrong. I'm totally open to the fact that I could be wrong, and I'm speaking out my rear. You know what I'm saying? But I just think about this for a second, okay? Give me a second. It's quite possible there's someone in the background, behind the curtain, like, will they really mourn the artist if all he peddled through his music was death anyway? Imagine if I was like a big dog, right? That purchased rappers and pushed them out to society. Imagine if my ideology was, that nigga's talking about killing every ninja he sees. And we already dropped a mill on him. And he don't look like he about to make our money back. And what's he worth to society? Especially if he's pushing an agenda of drugs and death to the community. Because it ain't just affecting black kids, but it affects everybody, even our kids. So let's just set him on a crash course. The more gangster he is, the better. You catching my drift, man? Look, you like, people wouldn't be that evil, would they? Would they? Hey, yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Am I talking crazy, man? Am I being conspiracy theorist-ish? You know what I'm saying? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Let me know if I'm crazy, because I might be. It's completely possible. Okay, what my people sent me over here? Okay, somebody just sent me something. What's this? It says here, Kenneth DeVoe. I was falsely accused of armed robbery. Shortly after taking this 3 years later, all charges have been dismissed. Please someone help me find a school. I've done nothing wrong to have football taken away from me. This system is messed up. I want to prove myself innocent. I want to play. Source, I don't know where this came from, but if you can help this man, Kenneth DeVoe Jr., help the man. He wants to do his thing. Okay? He was falsely accused of an armed robbery. Okay? 3 years later, the charges have been dismissed. And he's just he ain't did nothing wrong. The man's trying to get into football, man. You know what I'm saying? Help this man out, please, someone. If you can, I'm trying to help by spreading this message out. Let me save this picture so I can send it to Source. Hey, yo, let us know your thoughts in the comments below. If you could help Kenneth DeVoe, help the man out, man. Hopefully he sees this whole thing. Hey, yo, thanks for tuning in to Celeb Source, your source for celeb news.